guys ready? Yo, Bass Coast 2014. I'm John Z from Spliff Breaks, hanging out with Max Eulis and Robbie Slade from Sabota. We're here chilling, buckled up, we're ready to go. So we're here at Bass Coast Music Festival. It's a rave, it's a party, it's a mutiny manifesto. How have you guys brought your mutinous spirit to Bass Coast this year?
I've refused to wear underwear for most of the festival. That's been my
challenging the status quo.
Yeah,
really,
challenging the status quo.
So what does the essence of this festival mean to you guys? I guess overall, what does the essence of rave mean to you guys at this point in your lives?
Well, I've been doing it since 1994, so it's kind of life in a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, I love these gatherings, and I've been to every Bass Coast so far, and it's just really about being with your friends and feeling a little more relaxed than your day-to-day life, and being able to let go, you know, and just enjoy yourself and not worry about all the outside things going on.
Nice.
Just be present in the moment, you know, man.
Yeah.
How did this Sabota collaboration come together? How did you guys start creating music?
I mean, really, we met at Bass Coast, really.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, we just hit it off, and I ended up doing a remix for The Humans, and they liked it, and I liked doing it, and then Robbie and I kept being like, hey, let's make some music together.
Yeah.
With no expectation, and just had like fun right away, and songs just started happening right away, and then we just kind of took it from there, you know? It was very natural.
That's good, because it's a unique collaboration, because like you said, Robbie, you're a part of a Vancouver electro duo, The Humans, and Max Eulis, you're an accomplished solo DJ in your own right. You've been pushing and building on the underground scene for quite a long time. You're a part of Lighted Crew, so I would assume like a collaboration at this point is a serious thing, like you know, not just collaborating with anybody.
I mean, I've had other collaborations, and some have been less fruitful, and honestly, collaborations have always been tough for me. You know, you can respect somebody's music, but really, when it comes down to it, unless you can be productive when you get together, you're not going to get anything out of it. And Robbie and I just were productive right away. Like, I just vibed on the sessions Robbie was bringing me, and it was very easy to work on them. There was no like second guessing or worrying about like, is Robbie gonna like this? And I think it was just like, it just felt good.
Because you were like, of course Robbie's gonna like this. This sounds like shit.
Max Eulis.
You think Robbie's gonna like it if I make this sound way better?
Some DJs get flack, you know, as being overglorified as live performers. You know, some say that they're button pushers. They show up, they hit play on a pre-programmed set, wave their hands around, walk off stage, and get kind of glorified for this amazing live performance. But Sabota, you guys are kind of challenging that stereotype by making music live. So tell me, kind of like, how are you challenging that stereotype in your own rights?
I mean, I don't think that we're the livest of all the live acts.
No, we're getting there. We're working hard too.
And like,
but you're making music on stage live, is that right?
Oh yeah. But I mean, we also pre-program like a lot of the melody, like all the melody lines and stuff. So really, we're just kind of like.
Basically, a lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what makes it particularly live.
Right. It can't be polished all the time, right?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
And it adds a vitalness to it. And when I was younger, I was involved in bands, and then there was like the jamming element, and I missed that. And so for us to get into the studio and just kind of see where it goes, and just like have this mutual respect without having any expectation, and like we're always been on the level with each other, where if one of us doesn't like something, we'll both know it right away.
Yeah.
We'll be like, okay, let's move on to this.
so is there a
thing.
freestyle element to what you guys are doing too?
Well, think of it like this. It's just not really the music we make. Like, we write our songs ahead of time, and there is some improvisation for sure, but we're not out there to like be a jam band
Yeah.
Because even if you're like a folk musician, if you've got your set down pat, it's kind of the same as just hitting play. Really. I know a lot of bands who are full live bands, and their set is exactly the same every night, and that's like
Right.
that's part of it. Like they'll be the first to tell you they could do it with their eyes closed.
Maybe next time I'll be crucified. Maybe next time I could be next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll be crucified. Maybe next time I could be next to you like you want me to. Maybe next time, maybe next.
So tell me how the Sabota name kind of came about, because it's got an interesting story or two attached to it, doesn't it?
That was all Robbie. We were looking for a name for so long, and it's one of the hardest things, and Robbie got it.
Yeah. Just Sabota is a place in Nelson,
Yeah.
above the high school, where you go and
Well, apparently where
smoke
kids
weed.
congregate to smoke weed, hook up, and party until the sunrise.
And conjugate.
Yes, so it also says that it was inspired by the happenings in the hour before sunrise.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep. What happens in the hour before sunrise?
like
Robbie starts going like this.
yeah.
Just like Magic Hour, a lot of the songs are really pretty and like have like kind of a hopeful, wistful element to them. So there's, I don't know, that time before sunrise, you know, it's kind of like magic o'clock. People
Are these parties still happening on Sabota Road? Like, is this?
No, actually, Sabota Road's been like torn down.
Oh, okay.
I heard that it's, yeah, you can't tear down a road really bad. Yeah, it's been like there's condos there or something.
What do you think about here specifically on the West Coast music scene is helping shape electronic music culture as a whole? Specifically, what are we doing here on the West Coast? Because people talk about these festivals all over the world, right?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I don't know if the West Coast is shaping music culture. I think a lot of good shit comes from the East
the
Coast.
West Coast is very particular. You know, if you go to festivals all over the West Coast, there is a certain sound, and you don't hear that sound a lot of other places. Like,
Right. And the woods might be having something to do with
the
it too.
words
right?
definitely have something to do with it. Nature has something to do with it. This is, oh, it's chill. People are attracted to this festival.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to come here. I'll let you guys get back to enjoying your bass coast. There's some good vibes going on behind us. You're performing at the Pirate Radio stage. I'm excited to see you guys perform and rip it up. Before you guys get out of here, the name of my site, of course, is Spliff Rigs. How does Robbie and Max of Sabota enjoy a Spliff Rig?
I love a split rig. You got one?
When we get off camera, we'll do one for sure, yeah?
Thanks so much.
That's a good way of doing it. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. All right, peace. Bass Coast, bitches.